There was a time when one color made a home look rich, elegant, and modern. But that beautiful color was hiding something deadly. It appeared on wallpaper, dresses, toys, books, candles, and decorations. A bright green shade that looked fresh, expensive, and full of life. Victorian homes loved it. The richer and greener the room looked, the more fashionable it felt. But behind the beauty, there was a silent chemical danger, a poison mixed into the color itself. This was not an obvious threat. The walls did not look dangerous. The room looked warm, stylish, and respectable. Candlelight touched the green wallpaper, and everything seemed perfect. But some of those green pigments contained arsenic, the same substance known for its deadly power. One famous pigment was called Scheele's green. Another dangerous shade later became known as Paris green. They were vivid, beautiful, and cheap to produce, and that made them popular in everyday life. Imagine a Victorian room with deep green wallpaper, heavy curtains, polished furniture, candlelight, and quiet luxury. But inside that beauty, the walls themselves may have been releasing danger. Moisture, mold, heat, and poor ventilation could make the problem worse, and families had no idea what they were breathing. People became sick without understanding why. Headaches, weakness, nausea, strange illness, all hidden behind elegance. Doctors could search for answers, but the room itself was often ignored. Because who would suspect wallpaper? Who would fear a color? That is what makes this story so unsettling. The danger was not in a weapon or a bottle-marked poison. It was in beauty. It was in decoration. A color chosen to make life more pleasant could quietly make life more dangerous. Factories kept producing it, shops kept selling it, and people kept bringing it into their homes because the color looked too beautiful to fear. This is the dark side of design history. Sometimes what looks luxurious is not always safe. A fashionable object can carry a hidden cost. A trend can spread faster than the truth. Eventually, scientists and doctors began connecting the signs. The beautiful green rooms were no longer innocent. The color that once symbolized taste and elegance became a warning, and slowly, the world learned a painful lesson. Beauty should never be trusted without knowledge. Today, those green Victorian rooms look mysterious and cinematic, but their story is darker than it seems. They remind us that danger does not always look ugly. Sometimes it looks expensive. Sometimes it hangs quietly on the wall and waits for people to call it beautiful.